Welcome everybody to Bobbo's World. Today we're going to do a Bobbo's Sports Corner. So this is where I do anything from the NFL, NHL, NBA, baseball, WWE, AEW, wrestling, any big news stories. And I'll cover my local teams because I'm a Boston Celtics fan through and through. I bleed green. So we're going to be doing Boston and Patriots and Red Sox and Bruins. But I'll try to cover the other stuff too. So let's get to it. And I'm going to be looking down to the left because I haven't really set up the way I want to film this. So right now I'm just on a tray table and I'm on a couch and my laptop is right here. So this is where I'm getting the information. So if you see me looking that way, sorry, but that's how I'm getting it. So let's start out with the NHL. So I haven't really been keeping up with the NHL that much lately. There's been a lot of stuff going on in my life. We won't get into that right here. So I've been keeping up with the Celtics. I mean, we watched the Patriots. They suck. I watched some Bruins and the NHL, but let's get into it. So right now, the latest news. Let's see. So Alex Ovechkin is eyeing the record. Scores goal number 873. He is the man in hockey. So good for him, and I hope he gets it. And I hope he goes down as like the greatest. Other than, the greatest. But so right now the standings in the Eastern Conference, the Atlantic Division, maybe if I put it right here, can you see that? No. Okay. The Atlantic Division, Maple Leafs are out front with a 27-15 record, 27-15-2. They have 56 points, and then the Panthers are next, then the Lightning, then the Bruins. So the Bruins are fourth. And then in the Metropolitan Division, it's the Caps with Ovechkin, Devils, Hurricanes, Blue Jackets. And then in the Western Conference, it is the Jets, the Wild, the Stars, the Avalanche, and then the Golden Knights, Oilers, Kings, Canucks. So, I mean, now on to the Bruins, which is the team that I follow. Here in New Orleans, they don't have a team. But I'm from Boston, so I follow the Bruins. And I'm going to get into them more now that I have more time and stuff. But 21-19-5. That's not good. 47 points. They're 9 points behind the Maple Leafs. So they started the season terrible, and then they played really well, and now they're back to being terrible. So I think they're going to be a middle-of-the-road team, but we'll see. I've heard there's some problems with Ovechkin, with Pasternak, so we'll see what happens. But their next game, yesterday they won 4-3, so that's good. Or no, yeah, yesterday they won 4-3. Their next game is against the Lightning, Tuesday, January 14th. So we'll see how it goes. I'll start watching them. And yeah, that game last night, they snapped a 6-game losing streak, so that's not good. I mean, it's good that they snapped it, but to have a 6-game losing streak, it's not good. And you'll see throughout this Bobbo Sports Corner that I really know about the Celtics and not much about this, so I'll try to get more into it because I want to cover it all. So now let's go to the NFL. Currently, as I film this, I'll put it out tonight. So today is January 12th. I'll put it out tonight. It is the Bills beating the Broncos 21-7 in the NFL, in the AFC wildcard. Tonight is the big game. It's the Eagles versus Packers. So Bills, Broncos, I mean, I'm kind of taking the easy way out, but I'm going to go with the Bills. Then the Packers-Eagles. That was a really good game. Both of them, again, they're banged up quarterbacks back. Shout out to K-Dog and Fish, because it's their two teams. The Patriots are nowhere to be seen, because we sucked. We'll get to them in a second. But yeah, I'm going to pick... I'll go with the upset. I'll go with the Packers. And then later tonight, it will be the Commanders versus the Bucks. It's going to be the Bucks. Tomorrow at 7, it's going to be the Vikings and Rams. That's a good game. I'm going to say the Vikings. And then Ravens beat Steelers. That's not a surprise. And Texans beat the Chargers. Not a surprise. So yeah, that's for the NFL playoffs. I'm going with... So Detroit has a bye and Kansas City has a bye, obviously. I want Detroit to win. I'm an AFC guy and they're NFC, but Detroit has never been here and they've never won anything. So it would be really cool to see Detroit win everything. So that's my prediction. And now let's get to the Patriots. The lowly Patriots. So they fired... let's back it up. So if they lost their last game, they were getting the number 1 pick in the draft. Of course, they beat the Bills. So they get the 4th pick, I think. So right after the game, they fired Gerard Mayo. My dad thinks it's because of them winning. Excuse me. Them winning that game and screwing up the number 1 pick. But, I mean, he didn't do that good. But I personally think they should have gave him more time. They at least should have gave him another season, maybe half season. But they just hired Mike Vrabel. So that's good. He's a good coach. He coached Titans, and he knows the Patriots. He was a Patriot. I mean, I think they'll be okay. So we'll see what they do in the draft. In my opinion, you trade the number 4 pick and get a bunch of picks and go bolster up your O-line. Even though I heard that the draft is not that strong, but my nephew would know that better than I would because I don't really follow college football. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a wait and see kind of thing. And I think they should get rid of their defensive coordinator and special teams coordinator, that type of stuff, and let Vrabel bring in his guys. So we'll see what happens. Next, we'll go to the Major League Baseball. The Hall of Fame ballot is out, right? Yeah. 7 big questions. So, where is it? Ichiro should definitely be in it. I think he could be 100%. CC Sabathia is in it. He should be in it, yeah. Last chance for Wagner, Billy Wagner. We'll see what happens with that. Big boost for Beltran. Yeah, that's that. Major League Baseball. I'm not really into baseball that much, but the Red Sox they bolstered up their pitching a little bit. They lost out on Juan Soto, which kind of sucks. I think they really need to fire management, but they're not going to. So they're going to have Green City Connect uniforms and get rid of the banana orange. So yeah, we'll see what happens with them. That's another wait and see. Now, here's what we've been waiting for. NBA, my favorite. So, the Boston Celtics right now are second in the East, 6.5 behind. Man, Cleveland's playing out of their mind. They're 33-4. They have a win streak of 12. man, they are playing well. Sorry, I'm getting distracted into the how they're playing. Uh, I know the Celtics beat them, but they beat us. So we'll see what happens with that. But the Celtics, here's what I think. Their effort is lacking. I think they go into games thinking that they can turn that switch on and run people out of the gym and beat and win. But that's proven not to be the case. They need to get better on rebounding. I mean, Porzingis being back helps. And I think Cade is really good. And I wish he would get more playing time, but he doesn't. So we'll see what happens. I think they'll still make the playoffs. I still think they'll go to the NBA Finals and win, in my opinion. Of course, I'm going to say that because I'm a Celtics fan. But in all honesty, I think they're the number one team. Not right now, but they will be. And then Cleveland, if we face them, hopefully it's not to the Eastern Conference Finals. And that's going to be a really good game. And then in the West, you got Oklahoma City Thunder, who are really good. They were winning, I think, 15 in a row, but Cleveland beat them. So the Thunder, I mean, if I told you before the season, if I told you the Thunder would be number one, the Rockets would be number two, Grizzlies would be number three, yeah, would you believe me? No, you wouldn't. And if I told you in the East, Cleveland's number one, no, you wouldn't believe me about that. Magic's number 5, you wouldn't believe that. Pacers number 7, you wouldn't believe that. Who know what's happening with the Heat? They're at 6, but they suspended Jimmy Butler for 7 games, and he wants out. So we'll see what happens with that. But Pat Riley's a real stubborn dude, so we'll see. The Celtics are healthy right now, so that's good. The only one out is Drew Peterson. He's in the concussion protocol for today's game against the Pelicans, who, I mean, obviously now I live in New Orleans, so I like the Pelicans, but I mean, I'm going to choose Celtics over them. Let's see if Zion actually plays. I guess he got suspended because he missed the plane, which is kind of stupid. He just got back from injury, and we'll see what happens with that, but I don't know what's up with him. Maybe they should just trade him. He's an awesome, awesome player, but he's injured all the time, and he's like heavy all the time. And I mean, you have all the money in the world. Go get a dietitian. Go get a cook. But yeah, so today's games are Bucks, Knicks. Bucks are playing well, but I'm gonna choose the Knicks. And then Nuggets, Mavericks, that's a really good game. I'm going to go with Nuggets. Kings, Bulls, go with Kings. Kings just beat us. They're a really good team. Pacers, Cavs, that's a good game. I'm going to go with Cavs to keep winning. Thunder, Wizard, that's like what do you call them? Globetrotters facing the Generals. Thunder. 76ers, Magic. I'll go with Magic. And then tonight, Pelicans, Celtics. I'm going to go with Celtics. I think the Celtics will win by 14. And Tatum will have 30 plus. Yeah. All right. Now, on to... Let's go WWE first because I like AEW better. There was a thing out there that Melina, who's gorgeous, she ex-WWE star, nobody could get a hold of her because of these fires, but now she's reported safe, which is good. So that's great. And then the Raw Netflix, it was good. It really what do you call it? So on live TV, it's very crisp. Hopefully this video is crisp. But for some reason on the Netflix feed, it was in and out of crisp. if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So yeah, Scott Steiner's son got offered an NIL deal. I don't know. The Rumble's coming up. I guess John Cena is gonna win the Rumble because he announced that he's in it and he wants to go to WrestleMania, and then he'll face. How are they gonna work this? The Rock doesn't want to face Cody anymore. Maybe the Cena will face Rhodes and win his record-breaking 17th title, and then Punk and Gunther will do it, or Punk wins the title beforehand, and it's Punk and Seth. So see what happens. And then AEW, my favorite. So they're now simulcast on Max, which is awesome. Their excuse me, their feed is great. It's not going to crisp to not crisp. I think their feed has been great. Dynamite, I mean, the Death Riders are running all over the place. They just added rated FTR, which is great. I think that trio should win the trios title. Hobbs is facing John Moxley next week. You know Moxley's going to win, but I think it will be a good match. Daniel Garcia this week on Collision faced Shibata, which was cool because it was teacher versus student kind of thing. And Garcia won. And I think it'll be Edge versus Moxley at the pay-per-view. And then Mariah May beat Harley Cameron, who I love. She's beautiful, obviously, and sexy, but she is so entertaining. With the wrath of Harley and the singing and the playing guitar, and she is so freaking entertaining. And she's getting so much better on the mic and in the ring. So maybe she should beat Mercedes. That'd be interesting. So yeah, that's that. I'll have more, hopefully, at WWE or AEW or Major League Baseball or NFL or NBA or NHL. Any superstars out there that want to have an interview on this YouTube channel, please reach out. robert.macisaac1@gmail.com. If you would like to donate to our charity, our nonprofit, go to sweetsadie.org. Go check out all my other videos. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell icon. And thank you so much for watching. I really want to grow this. I really want to grow this YouTube channel and make some money. And not for selfish reasons. I want to be able to help my family. My dad has really helped me in life, and I would love to be able to give it back. And also for our nonprofit, I really want to help that out and keep it growing and make it national maybe someday. That's a goal to have. But I would love to do interviews and get people on here because I love sports. I love wrestling. I love music. I love movies. I love Funko Pops. I love baseball, basketball cards, stuff like that. I want an eclectic version. I know on YouTube, the people that get the most subscribers are usually like the very individualized, like Top Pops, Tristan, shout out to you. That YouTube channel is awesome, but it's Pops, and that's really it. I mean, he does movie reviews, which is cool, but he incorporates the Pops with him, and he does YouTubes, which shout out to YouTubes. I think it's really good. Their Family Guy YouTubes is great. I want them. But yeah, so I want to do anything. I don't want to be pigeonholed. So hopefully it works out. We'll see. So yeah, thank you for watching. Go do all that stuff, and keep in your prayers the people that are affected by this fire. It's awful. And also the horrible terrorist attack down here in New Orleans where I live. I was safe, thank God, and my family and friends were safe, thank God. But we don't need people doing that. So please, let's stay happy and healthy and positive. So So that's what I want to bring with this YouTube channel. So thanks for watching. Peace.